This is Tactical Doodle sorting through his bin of Star Wars figures. Check this out.
Dude,
Never seen before in TMP ever. I started buying him Star Wars figures when he was like, what, 2?
Yeah.
I'd go to comic book stores and buy them for him, and then later his brother. And he's getting his favorite bad guy Star Wars figures. We're going to use it in a different bit in a different video, but I thought you guys would just love seeing this. He just jumped for joy because he found his Man figure.
I don't even remember what I wanted.
Show it to him real quick, though. And I think, didn't we have to send off some box tops, cereal box tops for that Man dude?
No, we got this one out of like it was like an expensive 2-pack they used to
Going
carry.
back into the mothership. So this is raw editing at its best.
I don't even remember what I wanted.
Hold on, let me clip in, dude.
There was a video we were shooting, and I really wanted to find him for a bit. I was like, oh, it'll be a good punchline. Perfect. A Man.
A Man.
But it's been so long, I forgot what the joke was, and now all that remains is the lingering desire to see my greatest friend and oldest academic rival, a Man.
What's your... Did you say academic rival?
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Freaking so funny. All right, we're not going to burn the bit on this knife review because I don't think many people are going to watch this review because they'll see the case knife and go, I don't care about that.
What the hell is this?
I love
for
it.
A moment, this is ostensibly a children's toy.
I think it's cool because it's so weird.
It looks like an alien that's been circumcised. His expression.
Oh my gosh. TD.
Look at how disappointed he is in all of us.
Yeah. That's because he thought this was going to be, I don't know, a Microtech review.
I think in lore he's supposed to be a bounty hunter, but I don't know how he could be all that athletic.
Dude, his proportions are whacked. Whacked! Alright, on to the knife review. Speaking of Microtech, there comes a Marfione custom worth $1,500, did we determine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the CG01, a collaboration with the Southern Grind Knives Company. Right here, as a Man is trying to show you a Marfione custom. That's pretty funny, actually.
And my man, Bib Fortuna. Been a while since we saw this lumpy-headed pervert.
TD. Oh my goodness.
I don't even know why. He's just
it's so hard to
funny
concentrate
looking.
on the KRV.
Yeah. The case. Why does he talk like Cornholio? The case. The XX series.
He likes it. $200, by the way, there, Bib.
Whew.
And the red version is sold out at Blade HQ. I don't know if they're coming back. But I'll tell you what, TD and I and Bib Fortuna, I don't know about a Man, we love this knife.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. Again, a collab with the Southern Grind Knives Company is what they said.
Isn't it like Zach Brown or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought they were talking about the band at first.
I'm happy to say I don't know many people in the knife or gun industry, and I love it that way. Fully independent.
I know we met a
That's how it
Kevin
works.
once. I forgot who he worked for.
Kevin once. Well, we used to do SHOT Shows. Remember that? How confusing it is keeping.
Good heavens.
And everybody you meet in a trade show, they're going to be either fired or they will quit like a year or 2 years down the road.
Yeah, we've had times where we go, oh, hey, wait. And they're like, yeah, I used to be at a different booth last year. Anyways, I'm at this booth now.
Hey, I'm at this company. Drop by. Yeah, but you make underwear. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, but you can put
You
a holster
should
in
be.
it.
All right, here we go. We're getting down to business. Trust me. This is a beautiful knife. It is lightweight. I think like 3.6 ounces for the CG01. Here's the box and it came in right here. Beautiful. And its coloration reminds me of something you're going to love. Oh, is that Boba? Dude, that's the old
Vintage
Boba
Fett.
Look at this. This
childhood wear.
Yeah, this is the old Boba Fett, and he's presenting
busted
the
off.
inspection card.
Isn't that cute? They have, like,
Very,
they write it
very
down
cute.
so you know who made it.
This is the knife it reminds me of. You didn't know I had this one. Look at this.
Oh, check that
Protect
out.
Godfather in red.
It really does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's why you love it so much. So TD grew up with this knife. I had it long before I started TMP. And I taught him how to use auto knives when he was a little kid. Be careful, don't hurt yourself. This knife reminds me of that knife. Even though it's not an auto, it's a different flavor, different genre altogether. But the coloration of the red is fantastic. Not an inexpensive knife at $200, the CG01, but it is made in America. It features a really good steel, CPM S35, one of my fave steels, stonewash finish. Kind of looks like a really aggressive, streamlined, unsharpened swedge drop point, which I like. The edge is fantastic. Has a caged ball bearing deployment system on this sucker. What does Bib think about that?
It is very exciting.
He likes it, doesn't he? So my wrist is not doing great these days, so I'm probably not demoing this. Awesome.
It really is, and it's great as an alternative to like, what's her name? Southern Grind, the collaborators with it. Because if you look at those are like $540 for some of them. Like they're
And
up
we
there.
see this a lot. That the factory collabs are going to be so much less expensive. Another good example is the Boker Plus. I mean, so this is the Urban Trapper, I think, and a Tanto blade. So the custom version of this is like, and I showed it. I actually did a review on it. The Brad Zinker version of this knife is like $600 or something, and it looks almost exactly the same. Go check out that KRV here in TMP, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Really nice blade shape, flat ground from this portion. You got flats right here for sharpening. Some functional jimping. That's another thing I like about the CG01.
Surprising.
It's not, it could be sharper, but it's not bad. Another thing I love about the blade, other than its speed, I think I told you it comes out very fast. There we go, that's a better deployment. Lockup is perfection, single-sided pivot point, and they're not getting funky on it, which I like. Not a proprietary fastener right there. There's a timing on the replaceable steel lock bar on what is basically an aluminum frame. This is red anodized aluminum, not titanium. Which I got to be honest with you, I kind of like better because aluminum's lighter.
Yeah.
Titanium is like, you get a titanium frame lock. I've said this for like 10 years, and it's, you go, shouldn't this be lighter? It's not.
It's not.
There's no stabilizer on this thing. I could be missing it. Well, actually, you can see it right there. I am missing it. So that functions as a stabilizer, so you won't hyperextend your lock bar. Got a milled cutout here. Since we're looking at the clip, we'll cover it here on the XX Case CG01. I actually like that clip too. Look, TD. He's still sorting through his Star Wars figures. So it'll take thick tactical pants. It's not obnoxious. It's kind of going with that new trend of short, fat clips.
Yeah, I don't love that part, but it fits so well with the style. I forgive it.
Big lanyard hole. And one thing I was going to tell you about the handle. Lots of real estate. So it's really a nice, comfortable handle to hold. Not any hot spots that I can note. I mean, you can see the milling, radiusing. And then notice this. Check that out. You got a pocket extraction plate. So when it's clipped to your pocket, you come out here and you grab that, and that's how you extract the knife. How's that for attention to detail?
It's odd how useful that ends up being the more you use it.
Instead of, I don't know, putting skateboard tape on it, there's a lightning. This is what we do.
Skateboard.
Speaking of Southern modified blades, that's what we do. Right there. Right there. Got kind of a coffin style handle back here. Really cool. Kind of reminiscent of a Bowie knife, really. Let's check out blade centering, retention of the CG01. Pretty excellent. Look at that, dudes. Really a nice knife. This is one of those knives that also presents kind of like a semi-custom. Don't you think, Bib?
Yeah.
Yep. 3.4 inches is the blade length, if I didn't mention it.
It's exciting seeing a case come out like that. It's something that you
Right.
don't totally expect from the brand.
Right.
It's a pretty good price. It feels nice and quality. It's just like I like seeing their case script sitting there on the side.
I do too.
It's handsome. I'm a fan of their normal traditional stuff, so being able to add this to the rotation is pretty cool.
Now, I went into our knife collection trying to find out if Boba had some alternatives for me on the, I don't know, frame locks like that. We don't really have that many.
Not too
Aluminum
many. Yeah.
and titanium frame locks. We have that Ferrum Forge Crux. I've shown a lot.
We had that ZT for a while.
We've sold a fair amount.
Yeah.
But I do have this. I have an 1870 Kershaw Knockout.
Which is awesome.
Fantastic
Probably
knife.
my favorite Kershaw overall.
Agree. It's really excellent. In this coloration,
Superb.
steel lockup,
Excellent
timing is
clip.
excellent. I think I showed him the time. I want to make sure I did. It's fantastic. Oh, and by the way, the flipper it's kind of has some edges on it, and yeah, I have gloves on now. But I didn't find it obnoxious, did you?
I didn't, and I
The flipper
generally
design.
hate flippers.
There you go, boys. Girls.
Hate 'em.
1870 right here. So that's a frame lock of sorts. Aluminum, thinner, lighter, definitely less expensive. You could buy almost 4 of these for one of those.
And they're still making those, right?
Yeah.
I think they're still
1870s.
on Amazon.
I'll
in
put
that
an Amazon
coloration.
link below. And this is a huge competitive option. You guys absolutely love this knife. It's the SOG Flashback.
Dope.
I'm kidding. A lot of guys hate this knife. I just put it in there because it is so eclectic.
It looks like something you'd see in a jar at the cash register at Cabela's.
Yeah, it's an ugly knife, but man, is it all about first cool.
It is very functional.
I mean, it's grippy. It's got a deep carry clip. Again, I'm just joking. This has nothing in common with the CG01. I'm just reminding you that this knife exists. Or maybe they discontinued it. I don't know.
Although, if we're talking cool SOGs,
Spec Elite 2 Auto.
now that's cool.
That's Farfanugan right there.
Yeah,
That
that's
is Farfanugan.
Farfanugan.
What was that? The VW ad?
Yeah, those are cool.
It's definitely sucking.
I wish they still had fun ads.
How about this one? The Line Steel SR1. We did a custom variation of this. Here's the orange one. That's a beautiful aluminum frame lock with a stabilizer disc that we've kept in cast member status for a long time. And about the same price, at least when it came out. These two knives are very similar. That's about $225, I think we paid for that. So about this. Oh wait, this is, yeah. I was thinking that was $300. It's not. It's that other one we were talking about.
But this one's
Similar.
Italian, so when you buy it for at least a month afterwards, you're allowed to use the accent and do that like hand gesture.
Are you really?
Only for
Does it
Lion
say it
suits,
on the
yeah.
warranty card?
Yeah, it's the car. It comes with the tag like this. It says, "Made in the Menaggio." You can talk like this now for 30 days. Oh wait, no, I'm
You're going into
lapsing again.
You're going
I'm
into
doing
Swedish,
my Muppet voice. No.
which is actually funnier.
It is 30% Italian, 40% Swedish, and the rest of whatever the percent is puppet. I am ethnically 3/5 puppet.
I think you're offending again there.
Yeah.
Who are you offending? I'm just
the
wondering.
puppet Americans.
I am. What'd you say before that? I'm offended both as a puppet.
This voice is offensive to both to both Swedes as well as the puppets.
Oh, we love having
Fun.
TD around. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Kind of an off-the-wall KRV. You guys love them. As we just sit around and talk about knives and apparently a man-to-man.
The man-to-man. Check this out.
Oh, is he going to deploy?
Bitchin'.
He just
Dude,
deployed.
is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen?
That's pretty cool. The Star Wars forums are
no
going to be
wonder
going
he's
gaga
such
over that.
a good bounty hunter. Look how big
That's
his
why
knife
his arms
is.
are so long, so he can hold a Marfione custom.
His knife is so
What's
big.
that thing
they're
called, the
doing
Akira?
an anime after him. Yeah.
Akira?
Yeah.
That thing's mean. Mean. KCG01, it's out of stock. Go to Blade HQ, bug them, tell them you want to buy it.
You can get
They
the
have
black
it in-
one.
They have the black one still in stock, and they might have some other blade styles as well. We love this knife. Execution on the handle is perfect. The pocket clip, like TD said, he wasn't too much digging it. I don't mind it that much. I wouldn't mind it being a little bit more narrow. I didn't really say that. The
I would
lockup,
prefer thinner and skinnier, but it matches with the style. So.
that's what she said. Lockup is awesome. Cage ball bearing system, stone washed. S35. Signing off. See ya. Star Wars.